Hello, how are you? So this is Julius Mutisia of Alpha Condoms, and today I've decided to create a short video that's going to indicate you about Alpha Condoms so that you understand fully what Alpha Condoms is all about. Now, first of all, Alpha Condoms is registered in Kenya under the Companies Act as a personal development, coaching and training center. Now, this means that we are legally in existence and operating within the law because we are regulated by the government of Kenya. Then we have 3 programs. Now, these 3 programs operate under an umbrella body called AQITS, AQITS, which stands for Alpha Condoms Integrated Transformation System. So our 3 programs, number 1, which is the main program, which is the mother program, which is the flagship program, is called Trauma Education, Diagnosis and Therapeutic Coaching. Now, this program, in very simple language, it educates people about trauma, it helps people to do trauma testing, and it helps people to heal from their trauma. Now, let me just talk a bit about trauma. Trauma is a very serious issue, even though people never take it seriously because they don't know about it. Now, if you look closely at your life and you look at the challenges that you are facing in your life, you'll find that more than 70% of your challenges originate from unresolved trauma, but you don't know. That is why you don't seek trauma therapy to heal from those problems. So we educate people, we create awareness and sensitization about trauma. We educate people what trauma is, what are the causes of trauma, what are the types of trauma, what are the symptoms of trauma, what are the effects of trauma, and then how can you heal from that trauma. We use different avenues for this. We have been using churches, we have been educating people through churches, we have been educating people through seminars, we have been educating people one-on-one about trauma. Now, you find that there are some 12 areas that we capitalize on, 12 areas of life that are mostly affected by trauma. Now, when we try to look at the people that come to us for help so that they can heal from their trauma, number 1 is people who are addicted, because we treat people for addictions. Addiction is rooted in unresolved trauma. Every person that is addicted, that person is traumatized. But this does not mean that every traumatized person is addicted. No. What I'm saying is that every addicted person is traumatized. Whether you are addicted by drugs, whether it is smoking, whether it is alcohol, whether it is gambling, whether it is watching pornography, whether it is masturbation, whether it is eating, because we have eating addiction in which people don't know. There are so many types of addictions. So every addicted person has a trauma, and unless you heal that trauma, that person is not going to stop the addictions fully. That is why you find that most people that try to quit addiction using other means, they usually relapse because they have not removed the root cause, and the root cause is trauma. So that is one thing that is one area of life that we deal with. We have addictions, we have reproductive health problems. People suffer from various reproductive health problems like impotence, infertility, nguvu za kiume. We have pain during sex. We have miscarriages. And we have so many issues under the reproductive health section. So if you have been experiencing such a problem for a very long time, you have tried various ways to heal the problem but is still recurring, then just know that you have unresolved trauma. Because that is another serious problem that we handle. Now, another problem that we handle, where we get most people coming for help, is on the relationships. You move from one relationship to another. You move from one toxic relationship to another toxic relationship. You have been strangling your relationship. You don't have healthy relationships. That problem is rooted in unresolved trauma. So we help people with such problems. We have so many problems that come from unresolved trauma. I just want to give an assignment. Go and do research. Go to Google and tell Google to give you the effects of unresolved trauma. You'll find physical health conditions there, like some types of cancers, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart diseases, arthritis, stroke, many physical health conditions that come from unresolved trauma. You find that you have financial problems that come from unresolved trauma. Yes, financial problems and many other problems. So we educate people about these problems and we show them how we can help to solve the problems. So under that program, we have trauma education, we have diagnosis testing. We help people to test to know whether the problem that is struggling within their lives comes from unresolved trauma. We have testing kits. So these testing kits are just a set of 60 questions for each area of life. Now these 60 questions demand a true or false response. So you ask yourself the question and you answer yourself. true or false. At the end, there is a scoring system whereby you count how many questions have you answered true. Then from there, you can now know your trauma status. Then there is a recommendation to show you what you are supposed to do depending on your score. So that is our program. Now within the same program, we have a course. Maybe you want to become a trauma educator, you want to become a therapy facilitator, you want to become like one of us, we train you for free if you're already registered as a member of Alpha Quantums. We train you and then we give you a certificate after about 6 months. Now this training is either online or it can be physical depending on your availability. Then our second program is called Parent with a Purpose. Now this Parent with a Purpose is for parents who have kids who are traumatized, kids between 2 and 12 years, what we call preschool and junior school. Now we find that there are some special issues of kids in this age bracket that they face out of unresolved trauma. So what we do is we give the parent, we train the parent, we give the parent the skills, the knowledge, the tactics, the strategies that they can use to help their kids at home. We don't do the kids directly. Then within the same program, we have a course whereby you train for around 6 months and we give you a certificate as a parenting coach if you want to. Then our last program is called Infinity Cash Flow Program. This is where the money is. This is where we empower our members financially. This is where we show you how you can earn from Alpha Quantums by participating in our program activities. And within the same program, we have a course whereby we train you for around 6 months and we also give you a certificate in investments and personal finance mastery. We give a certificate on that. So those are our 3 programs. Now, I want to talk about the income generation part because this is where most people get